FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. She is Deb Stumpf. She is with us here this morning as we talk about Indiana Garden Club. It's not May. This isn't May Mart, is it, Deb?
No, it isn't May Mart, Todd.
It's not.
We're here to talk about our latest project.
Mm-hmm.
The Indiana Garden Club is having a flower show.
Oh, good.
And that is this Friday, August 4th, from 1 to 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at the new Indiana County Conservation District building, which is right next door to the tech school.
Yeah.
Up the driveway off Hamill Road.
There you go. Our conversation this morning brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. It's a wonderful location.
Yes, especially considering the theme of our show is wonders of nature.
Oh, yeah.
And so you'll be seeing it's free, and it's open to the public from 1 to 4:30 on Friday. And they will be seeing a wonderful display of horticulture. And they will be also seeing 16 different floral designs done by the club members. Wow. Now, the horticulture division, we have 43 different classes, and it is open to the public. So if anyone has been growing beautiful flowers, vegetables, that sort of thing in their garden this summer, and they would like to display them and have them judged, they are free to bring those specimens to the County Conservation District building on Thursday afternoon between 1 and 4:30. We will be accepting entries.
Okay.
And the entire flower show will be judged. It is sanctioned by National Garden Clubs, and National Garden Club accredited flower show judges will be judging both the horticulture and the design portion of the show. So this is an opportunity if you like gardening or you love flowers or you like to grow things. This is an excellent opportunity for you to come and see, besides putting on Maymart, what the garden club does in their spare time.
Yeah.
And that is actual gardening and actual floral design. So
now the displays themselves from the garden club, will they be in beds there at the
no,
at the building?
everything will be cut specimens.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then the designs will be set up in classes. And there are 4 different classes, and each class has a theme. So that will be, the design portion. And then the horticulture portion is very similar to the fair, only we tend to group things a little differently than they do. And we tend to judge things maybe a little differently than they do.
Yeah.
Okay? But it's very similar.
Yeah. And anybody can come and see these wonderful displays.
Anyone. It's free and it's open to the public, and it's Friday afternoon. And if you're looking for something to do, something new, something you've never seen before, because we haven't done this in 13 years.
Yeah,
So we hope to make it, a biannual or a triannual event, but we're just going to take it and see what happens.
Did you do this often in the past? It wasn't annual, was it?
No, it was never annual, but it used to be every 2 to 3 years. The garden club would put on a flower show. But that kind of went by the wayside because the people in the club who knew what to do in order to put this on according to National Garden Club standards were getting older. They didn't want to do it. Some of them had passed on. And basically, it got resurrected when several of us decided to become judges and do this sort of thing. So,
well, National Garden Club standards. Let's talk about that a little bit. That sounds very, very official.
Yes, it is. You have to be, in order to have a flower show sanctioned by National Garden Clubs, first of all, you have to be a federated garden club, which means you have to be a member of the Garden Club Federation of Pennsylvania, which entitles you to be a member of National Garden Clubs. Then all of the standards for flower shows are set by National Garden Clubs. And it comes in a huge, big binder, okay, and you have to follow all the rules and regulations thereof. That way, anyone who is an accredited National Flower Show judge can come in and judge that show, and they're all judged on the same standards.
Now, it's interesting because when fair season gets here, Bob Pollock and I were joking last week that one year he and I were both asked to come together and judge the chocolate cake contest over at the fair, which we were happy to do. Anytime chocolate cake's involved, I'm happy to be there. So that's how you judged cakes, is by the taste.
Right.
You judge vegetables and you judge animals. What are some of the standards for flowers?
Well, we take courses. The judges take courses in horticulture of different plants and vegetables and that kind of thing. And they are taught what to look for, whether the flower or the specimen is in full bloom, whether it's just coming out, or whether it's past prime, whether it is on its, on the die out portion of its life. And that, the judges are taught all these things for different plants.
So you're judging against the ideal for a particular
Right, you are.
species.
And then in the design portion, you are looking for the principles of design, light, color, contrast, that sort of thing. And is the design eye appealing? Does it carry out the theme?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it is a complicated process. It does take about 5 years to become a flower show judge.
Wow.
So these people are well educated. They know what they're doing. And that's why if you come out to this show, you're going to see some wonderful horticulture specimens and you're going to see some beautiful designs.
Yeah. Well, it sounds fascinating. It really does.
Yeah, so anyone with an interest in that sort of thing should try and get there.
You said 4 o'clock.
1 to 4:30
1 to 4. Jeez.
on Friday afternoon, August 4th. So
I
come
told
on
you
down and join us.
I was almost through August 1st without having made a mistake, and then I gave you the wrong time. 1 to 4:30 on Friday. There you go.
Yes.
Now, the judges themselves, are you one of them?
Well, I am, but I will not be judging this
You won't be
show.
judging
We
this
have several. We have different judges councils in the area. We have one in Pittsburgh, and we have one in Laurel Highlands. The majority of our judges at this show will be from the Laurel Highlands Judges Council. So everybody judges by the same standards.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I'm interested as well in the fact you said anybody can bring them in on Thursday in order to be judged.
Right. If
you said flowers or vegetables.
Flowers or vegetables, we do have a class for vegetables. Okay?
Wonderful.
So if you want to bring something, if you have something that's growing and it's very nice and you would like to exhibit it, then please come over. We will get you set up with an entry card, and we'll put your
There you go.
entry in the show.
There you go. You might be a blue ribbon winner.
Yes, and not even know it yet.
Yeah.
So
So this is happening on Friday afternoon, and again, it's just head toward the ICTC, and you'll get there.
yes.
Yeah.
You'll be yes, you will.
There you go. It sounds like a lot of fun, and it sounds like you've really put the work into it.
Yes, we've been working on this project since January or February of this year.
Yeah.
We worked on it. We had to kind of curtail some things in order to have our May Mart in May, but then we picked back up again and have carried on with this project.
Yeah.
So,
Who came up with the idea that we ought to do this again? We haven't done it for so long.
myself and Margie Bucci, we are both judges in the club, and we decided we needed to have a flower show.
Sure.
So we are co-chairing the event.
Sure. I mean, after all, you've got wonderful folks doing wonderful work with their flowers. Why not have a show and let everybody see it?
Right. That's what we thought.
Great. Well, it sounds like the best kind of show, which is a volunteer show where people can come and just enjoy themselves, enjoy the flowers themselves.
Right.
I hope that everybody does. Now,
I hope they come too.
you have a Facebook page, right, that folks can get information
Yes,
about it?
we have a Facebook page, and our flyer is on that Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
So all the information is there.
Wonderful.
Okay?
All right, we're looking forward to it.
Hey, I am too.
Thanks, David. Culmination of a lot of work, isn't it?
Yes, it is. At least we're gonna get to see if all the work that we put into it pays off.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Thanks for coming in today.
Well, thank you for having me.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. You got to have some pretty good weather for that on Friday as well, because Friday's forecast is for sunshine, some clouds. There is a chance of a thunderstorm, but very slight, and a high of 81 degrees. We'll see a lot of sunshine all week long, including today, hazy sunshine and a high of 77. It's up to 62 degrees in downtown Indiana right now. And it's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. On the program tomorrow, Indiana County District Attorney Bob Manzi will be joining us. And we'll